Imagine a world where even the mightiest of lions, rulers of the jungle, are born into captivity, locked away generation after generation. But what happens when a newcomer arrives? A lion who questions everything, while the others fight, argue, and cling to ancient legends about a savior that may never come. This lion, however, focuses on something far more important: the fence. Stay tuned as we dive into the story of a lion who dares to challenge the very boundaries that have kept his kind imprisoned for so long. A young lion was taken into captivity and thrown into a concentration camp, where, to his amazement, he found other lions who had been there all their lives, for they had been born in captivity. No one could even remember a lion who had never been born there. The newcomer soon became acquainted with the social activities of the camp lions. They had banded themselves into groups. Some of these groups often argued and fought over the best way to escape the camp, who should lead them, and the best methods for organizing themselves and coordinating their efforts. Other groups were of a more cultural bent, attempting to carefully preserve the traditions and history of the times when lions roamed free in the jungle and on the savanna. Some told stories or myths about times long past. One story, which had gained a lot of currency, was about a legendary lion who would return someday to liberate them all. These groups created conflicting narratives, and these narratives soon turned into religions with different sects forming, and soon conflict arose among these sects. One of the strongest sects told tales from a distant time when a certain lion named Aslan had sacrificed his own life and promised to come back and liberate all lions. With one caveat: you had to believe and worship him and follow stringent guidelines in order to be liberated. Others said that this story was not true. A few groups were more proactive and could be called revolutionary. They met to plot against their captors or other revolutionary groups. Every now and then a revolution would break out. One particular group would be wiped out, or the guards would all be killed only to be replaced by a different set of guards. In the end, while the lions fought, argued, and clung to stories of salvation, the quiet lions saw the truth. It wasn't about who would lead, what legend to follow, or how to organize. It was always about the fence. And in one decisive moment, with newfound clarity, he broke through. The real difference between freedom and captivity? The ability to see beyond distractions and focus on what's truly essential. Some stayed behind, forever bound by the stories they'd told themselves, but others, they chose freedom. So ask yourself, what's your fence?